Hello guys, welcome back to Our Vision Farm. Today we are setting up the meat chickens outside finally. They're starting to get bigger and more messier inside their brooder, so it's time for them to go outside. And they're also fully off the heat and the warming fan that we used to put on them, so it's safe for them to go outside. This is the first time we're setting up this Premier One electric net fencing. It's the solar powered one. And for now, since the chicks are still really small, we're just going to put them in one of our hoop houses. We did make two of them because we were going to put 25 and 25. But for now, they're really small. So we're just going to put them in the one hoop house and see how it works until maybe it starts getting a little too overcrowded. And then we'll expand to the two. But for now, we have plenty of space within the electric fencing. It's actually too much space, but we can't make it any smaller. This is the 100-foot one. So we're just setting it up, and we still have to put the tarp on the hoop house and set up their food and water, and then actually move the chicks out here. But this will be their first night outside. What do you need? So far it is plugged in. We're going to test it out. And then set up the tarp on top of that. We did charge it overnight. So we did charge the solar powered energizer. We charged it overnight through an outlet, and today's a pretty cloudy day and it's about to get dark soon, so we wanted to make sure it was fully charged so that this thing lasts all night. And then from here on out, it's supposed to be charged by the sun. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm not sure how long of a battery life that has, but hopefully tomorrow it's a sunny day, so we don't have to worry about it going off at some point at nighttime or during the day tomorrow. So we're gonna get done with this, and then once we get the chicks settled in there, I'll show you guys how it looks at the end. I know I'm excited to get them in here on grass finally, because they are so messy. I don't know why meat birds are so messy, but I've been using pine shavings. At first I was using puppy pads, but they were too messy with that, so then I started layering pine shavings inside their brooder, and even with that, those would have to get changed every single day if I continue to keep them in the little brooder. So here they'll have a lot more space to roam around, and it'll be a lot cleaner environment for them, and they can start eating the grass and eating whatever bugs they find. I also have to show you guys our mealworms. We got our first baby mealworms in our little mealworm colony. So I've been feeding the meat chicks store-bought mealworms while we started getting our little colony established. So that's finally starting, and we're just going to finish setting this up. Alright, we just put them outside, and it's starting to rain. Well, it's starting to sprinkle, but that is their first look outside. They look a hot mess again because they were on dirty pine shavings. I didn't change the pine shavings today because I knew we were going to bring them outside, but they seem to like it so far. They're pecking in the grass. They got plenty of space. Oh, we forgot to count them again. We lost a few for a while. I think it was because of vitamin E deficiency. A few of them had what they call wry neck, so we did lose a couple, but I forgot to count them once they were in here. I think we lost, what, five, maybe six of them. And then we started putting vitamins in their water, and they seem to have bounced back. We haven't lost any more ever since we started doing that. And I also started adding more protein to their food, extra mealworms, more boiled eggs and stuff like that into their food. And it seems to have helped. They're still pretty small for their age, but again, we are experimenting with our homemade food mix, so we have to tweak that a little bit so that it's higher protein. But they look pretty happy in here. They got the tarp for rain and shade, and then these trees out here provide some shade in the daytime too. I just got to set up their little food. They got their little water. We're gonna make a bigger waterer later on. So hopefully they do good tonight, nothing eats them, and this fence keeps any predators out. And then our bedroom is pretty much right there too, so we can hear anything going on at nighttime, hopefully. So that is the chickies' first day outside. What are they, like a little more than 2 weeks now? Maybe going on to 3 weeks. Some of them are bigger than others, which I think the smaller ones are probably females and the bigger ones are the males. We got straight runs. Alright, so I'm just going to give them their food for the night and then close this up and turn the fence on. And we'll check back on them in the morning. They're all within. There's so much space for them. They seem to be more interested in the grass than the food.